Once upon a time, in a kingdom not so far away, Cinderella's life was turned upside down with the help of a fairy godmother, a pumpkin turned carriage, and a pair of dazzling glass slippers. After the grand ball and her midnight escape, the prince set out on his quest to find the mysterious young woman who had captured his heart. Armed with nothing but that single glass slipper, he searched far and wide, determined to find his princess. Finally, his journey led him to Cinderella's modest little home. With bated breath, Cinderella watched as the prince knelt before her, holding the sparkling glass slipper. "I've found you at last," he said, his eyes dreamy and dramatic. "Come with me to the palace, and together we shall begin our happily ever after." Cinderella hesitated, staring at the glittering glass shoe in his hand. Cinderella, raising an eyebrow, questioned, "Wait a second, you want me to live in the palace?" The prince, momentarily confused, replied, "Of course, you'll be a princess. You'll wear the finest gowns, attend elegant banquets, and smile at important people all day long." Cinderella frowned as she considered his words. "So let me get this straight. I sit in heavy dresses all day, wave at strangers, answer to tradition, and watch other people run my schedule? That's the dream?" The prince blinked, taken aback by Cinderella's perspective. "Well, yes," he managed to say. With resolve, Cinderella declared, "Yeah, no thanks. I've been scrubbing floors and taking orders my whole life. I'm not going from sweeping chimneys to smiling at diplomats like a mannequin. I want something real, something that's mine." The prince was stunned, left speechless by Cinderella's unexpected refusal. "But you'd be royalty," the prince exclaimed, trying to convince Cinderella. "Royalty sounds exhausting," Cinderella replied. Her face lit up with an idea. "You know what? I've got a better idea." Cinderella grimaced, realizing the slipper's discomfort. "It's beautiful, but so uncomfortable. Why did I even dance in this all night?" Inspiration struck her suddenly. What if these were sneakers instead of slippers? Comfortable, elegant, and practical enough for running to the market or ruling a kingdom. The prince stammered, utterly lost by Cinderella's unconventional notion. But Cinderella had already decided. With the help of her fairy godmother, she launched her own brand, Comfy Royals Inc., a line of luxurious glass slipper sneakers that combined fashion and comfort. Soon, everyone from servants to queens was raving about them. And Cinderella? She became a business icon, opening factories, creating jobs, and designing her future on her terms. The prince, impressed by her ambition, eventually showed up at one of her launch events wearing a pair of custom-made glass loafers. He and Cinderella became friends. No royal titles, no pressure, and she even taught him a little about running a business. And so Cinderella lived happily ever after, not as a princess, but as a CEO. The end.